got him ready to rap on wrestling podcast. Welcome back. E Will here today. Nick 816. Ari Spiff TV. They traveling. I'm gonna catch Ari at WrestlePalooza. We going out there and but man, E Will, Nick. Let's get right to it. AEW All Out.
Oh
By the
yeah.
time that people watch this and hear this, it will be the day. We're gonna put this out the morning of All Out, which is actually tomorrow morning, so we ain't really got too much time. But AEW All Out is today. Big matches going on. One thing I could say, as everybody knows, All Out is the same day as WrestlePalooza. All Out is gonna come out first. WrestlePalooza will be out that evening. It starts 7 p.m. Eastern, and All Out starts 3 p.m. Eastern. 4 hours difference, and I think by the time WrestlePalooza starts, All Out may just be on its second match.
Oh
Probably.
man.
They
Yeah.
definitely gonna bleed into each other. You were saying on the Instagram, you were saying on Instagram, you was asking the people which card had the better matches. What do you think? What's the better lineup for you? WrestlePalooza or
Um.
All Out?
Oh, All Out. For me, even with the go home SmackDown, it was a little lackluster. The contract signing was
To be expected.
lackluster. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but again, just all of the matches, the different stipulations. I like how AEW, again, all the different storylines going on. There's going to be some returns. I know Wednesday they're in Pittsburgh, so I'm hoping for a DMD return tomorrow, possibly. Both companies are stacking the card for the show for the day. So, as a wrestling fan, we're all gonna win. You know what I mean? But also WWE, they moved Cena, Brock Lesnar to the first match. So that's definitely strategic.
I think that's a great move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because people when it's hour 87 at AEW. Well, I feel like this. If I already paid my money to order AEW All Out, I ain't turning to WrestlePalooza unless it's something.
Major.
I don't know if I'm gonna turn if I'm already invested and paid the money. But if you watching it by other means, then yeah, maybe. But I don't know, man. But it's gonna, like you said, it's gonna be great for wrestling fans. I will say this: I think both federations or both companies, the main event is not going to be the highlight of either one of the shows. To me, I'm more excited about Brock Lesnar versus John Cena, which is the opening match. And in AEW, I gotta say, the main event is looking like it's gonna be Kyle Fletcher challenging Hangman Adam Page, which is gonna be a great match. It's gonna be a dynamite match, but there's a few more matches that I'm looking forward to over that, and let's get to some of the things that they have going on. First of all, my girl, your girl, all of us, we all in love with Timeless Toni Storm. She's defending the AEW Women's World Championship against Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, and Thekla. I'm gonna ask you first. Who's gonna take it?
I got Tony Storm retaining, but it's going to be a very entertaining match. Thekla, I think once the fans start to learn more about her, they appreciate her. Um, so
Why? What is there to appreciate in your
she's
take?
a really good heel. She was killing over in Stardom. She got fired from Stardom because she beat up the owner, and
That'll do it.
she was Oh yeah, so she was, kayfabe wise, it took her a while to debut in AEW because Tony, because of the relationship with New Japan and Stardom, he was honoring her suspension from that company, even though she was fired. Like he was honoring, like giving her time out before she came in. But she's really, really good. In the ring, once she started doing a little bit more promos, um, she's gonna stand out in the match, but definitely Toni Storm's she's gonna retain. She's too strong right now. Too strong.
Nick, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna side with the AEW legend talker E and say Tony, man, because yeah, she's too hot right now. She's just too hot. Like, I wouldn't see I can't see Tony Khan taking that belt off her, and she's just doing her thing right now. So yeah, I'd say Tony retains.
Oh
Tony
yeah.
is just every week. I'm just amazed. Like she's getting. What did she get? She got a mouse. Was it a mouse trap or a stapler to the cooch the other day? It was a stapler to the cooch.
Yeah.
Then
She
she
got it
was
everywhere.
fell through the table of mice traps and yeah, this
Indeed.
she's crazy. Oh yeah, she got on the nips too. She got a little clip on the nips. Yeah,
Yep.
she's out of here, man. And
She's a fighting
I don't see
champion,
how
man.
you could.
That's it.
Right.
And she's fighting like she's really fighting. Like she's bleeding. Not as much as John Moxley, but she's really bleeding in these matches, and she's taking big bumps and everything, man. She's incredible. I don't see how you could take the belt off of her. So I'm gonna make it the
Hey
trifecta.
man.
I'm
I always
I'm
say,
gonna make it the
always say,
trifecta, Tony.
always say 3 of the top 5 women wrestlers are in AEW, man. And I'm not talking 4 and 5, yo. So
So what? Okay, so you can't just say that without saying who's the 5,
I'm gonna say my 3.
and give me the order.
I'm gonna
No, give
give
me
the
the
3.
5 and give me the order. Give me the
I
5, man. How you gonna say 5?
I'll give the 3 that I was talking about first. So the top 3 off the rip: Mercedes number 1, Tony number 2,
Okay.
Athena number
Okay.
3. She just celebrated 1,000 days as champion. After that, whatever 2 WWE
Big up
female
to her.
wrestlers you want to insert in, they can go in there. So
Nah,
I
come
guess
on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I
Come
okay,
on.
I guess Rhea and Stephanie Vicure. That's the top 5 right now.
Damn.
There we go.
Stephanie and Rhea are great. Like you can't take nothing away from them. Mommy's great. She is the entire package. She can go in the ring, the charisma, the look. She is a prototype. If you're gonna not just a female wrestler, she's a prototype for any type of wrestler. Like she checks
Yeah.
all of the boxes. She gets busy. And then Stephanie, this is her year, man. I'm predicting she's gonna win that women's championship.
She's
And
taking that.
if you wanted, if you want to know all our predictions about WrestlePalooza, tune into the WrestlePalooza preview episode. It's called "Let's Get It Started."
Let's get it
Out
started.
right now. Let's get it started. It's out right now.
But yeah.
Okay, let's keep it on. Let's keep it on the ladies. TBS Championship match: Mercedes Moné against Rhio.
I'm going Rhio. I'm going Rhio.
What? What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Now
I mean,
that's a
she's
major
still.
upset. Why?
I mean, I called it when Tony took the belt off of her too. I made that prediction as well. Again, she's got
Well, she
other
didn't beat
titles
Tony
to
for the
defend.
belt. Yeah.
That's true. I do have
She
yeah,
has other
Rio, man.
titles to defend, but this
So
is AEW now. This is like if she's gonna be a chief, she gotta have an AEW belt.
that's coming. That leads into my prediction for a little later about Dr. DMD coming back and that being a whole program. But yeah, Rio, man, she's been gone for long for travel issues. She's super over. People forget she's also the first AEW Women's Champion as well, too. Yeah, man, like I don't know, man. They love Rhio, and I think tomorrow will be a great opportunity. Like I said, Mercedes has to travel around the world, Poland, all these other places to defend them of the championship. So, Rhio can hold it down here in the States since she's back. And I think it'll be dope.
So you saying a clean pinfall?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. I don't see it. I just don't see it. I think Mercedes is she's a superstar. I think she's gonna stay right at the upper echelon. Cause I think the next logical step for her is to try to get the 10 belts, right? So she's already at 9. I don't see why she would take a step backwards to try to get to the 10 and eventually eclipse the 10. So I see her keeping it. She's still at the top of her game too. Like, she's putting on these great matches, putting on these clinics. I know she's been loving it. They've been in Philadelphia for a month. I know, well, a few weeks, I should say, and I know she's just having fun because that's not a place where WWE was allowing them to really set up shop, and really in WWE, once you get on the main roster, you're not setting up shop nowhere actually. So unless it's one of them 2-night PLEs, so I'm gonna go with Mercedes. Nick, what do you think?
Yeah, I was gonna ride with CEO and say Mercedes as well, but I mean, interesting to hear what he said. So who knows? But I think what you said is what I was leaning more towards, hitting that nice 10 round number for the belt. So I was gonna go CEO.
Ultimo Mercedes.
Okay. Let's keep it on these championship matches. Okada versus Takeshita. I would have been happy if it was just Okada against Takeshita. 5-star match. The two of the great technicians in the ring. Little bit of high flying, a little smidge of high flying, but technical 5-star. I think it would have been great. But now they got like extra added layer to the match. Dorada, he has worked his way into the match, so now it's going to be a triple threat. I think the writing is on the wall that Dorada takes the L. I think they're gonna. I think the reason for it, the obviously, is to keep Takeshita and keep Okada looking strong. Dorada's gonna take that L. That way, neither Takeshita or Okada has to eat the loss, and we're gonna see more from those guys down the road. Hopefully, 1-on-1 soon. I really like the matchup of Okada and Takeshita. I think that's a match made in heaven. Nick, what do you think?
I think Okada's gonna retain, but I've been watching more of Takeshita's videos ever since the top 50 list, and I've been getting myself more familiar, and he can get down. So much respect. But I think Okada will retain.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm bugging out. I didn't even say who I think was gonna win. I just said Dorada's gonna lose. You know what? Damn, that it's tough. It's tough to. I gotta. I think Okada keeps it. Okada keeps it. He's. I really think Okada and Takeshita are gonna get it on, and then I think we're gonna see Okada. To me, I think he's gonna be the one to unseat Hangman Adam Page for the belt eventually. Not to skip, not to give away my thoughts on the ending of the Hangman Page match, but I think it's Okada. Who's victorious in this one?
I really wanted Takeshita to take this, but I do think for storyline purposes, we get Callis family interfering, helping Okada retain, uh, instantly turning Takeshita into a face. Setting up that one-on-one with Okada, maybe at Revolution in North. Yeah, I'm going
Woof.
with Okada. I'm going with
Me and he
Okada
will gonna be
retaining.
in the building.
Yeah, I'm going with Okada retaining.
I
And
think
shout out to
it would.
Dorado. You
Yeah.
know that's to get CMLL involved, and we need a distraction for when that face turn happens. You know what I mean? We need. I think that third variable is going to be a part of it. You know, he's going to take the pin, something, but and by the way, Dorado's no slouch. He is a monster. I'll say top 5, top 10 luchador out here. He's really good. So but yeah, it's Okada taking this one easily. With help. So yeah.
Let's keep it on the tag team matches. Let's keep it on the championship matches. I say AEW tag team match: Brodito versus the Young Bucks versus Jet Speed versus the
Ladder
Don
match.
Callis family. Ladder match. This is good.
Great.
This should be exciting. I would love to see Jet Speed win this one. You know they're gonna do some great moves off the ladder. But something is telling me the Young Bucks got the money, they got the swagger, they getting they wardrobe back right. You see they already tricking $10,000 here and there. They got the money. I think they got enough momentum. I think they got enough momentum to win the belts. I think they're gonna be major players again with the belts. Will, what do you think?
Man. I think for me this is a tough one. Going by, been following all the teams involved, it would make I would like Brodito to retain and keep it going because I love that chemistry between Brody and Bandito. And I think we're just scratching the surface of that team. But I also think earlier today, I think it was Matt Jackson on Instagram. He posted like a cartoon of them burning money, and Nick was in the comments like with the F. So something tells me I can't see them pulling out the win. Um, like you shot, I wanted to be Jet Speed, but I'm gonna go with Brodito retaining. Yeah.
Jet Speed would be such that would be such a great statement and such a great win. And I think it's Jet Speed can win, and they don't have to make any other team look weak. If you lose to Jet Speed, there's no dishonor in that because they are a
No.
great up and coming tag team. I think that the only
Mhm.
thing that's holding them back is the inexperience together and as wrestlers. But man, this would be a great way to skyrocket them to the top, but I don't know. I think that the lineup is too formidable for them this time. For some reason, I gotta go with the team that's been together the longest, not just wrestling but in life, the Bucks. So I just think the chemistry is there. I think the Bucks have been in these type of matches, and these are high caliber. When it's big money matches, no pun intended, these guys always show up. I can see the Young Bucks weaseling their way to get the belts. Nick, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I was gonna ride with my dogs, Matt and Nick Jackson. So I was gonna say the Young Bucks. I think they can pull it off. But yeah, we'll see. I'm going with the Bucks.
Yeah.
All
You know
right, I
what? Too,
like it.
what I just thought
Let's keep
about.
it on the tag team side.
Hey,
What's
real
that?
quick, they do have a relationship with the Death Riders, and the Death Riders also have issues with Jet Speed. So I don't know. I'm feeling some kind of interference with maybe with the Young Bucks having some money on their hands. So I'm still going with Brodito just to be different, but part of me is leaning towards the Bucks with it. So Death Riders have a relationship with Young Bucks.
Yeah.
I can definitely see them interfering because they do have issues with Jet Speed. Anytime somebody getting beat up by Death Riders, Jet Speed making the save. So I can see some interference. But I'm still gonna have to go with Brodito. I'm not gonna change my pick, even though I'm leaning towards the Bucks.
Broditos.
Broditos.
I'm with it. What about the match that you got on your background for the people that's just streaming this on our streaming venues? It is a picture of Eddie Kingston and my guy from Queens, Big Bill,
Oh yeah.
aka the wrestler former known as Kaz. They're gonna
Big
try to kill each
headache.
other. It's gonna be a lot of chaos. Eddie Kingston, he's been winning some matches. He's been doing pretty good. You know, they trying to get him over, but you see what my shirt say,
Well,
Jamaica
you know,
Queens. I'm going with my man from Queens. I got on a
hey,
Queens shirt right now. I gotta keep it in my
There you
borough.
go. A rep it.
nah, I'm going with the
Big
Mad
Billy.
King. Mad King all day. He ain't wrestled since May 2024 when he messed his knee up, I believe. He had to
So
have
he
surgery,
ready.
so he ready. He been training. He been
He
posting
ready.
training videos. He didn't even look recognizable in some of them videos he was posting. So I got Mad King coming back for the win, man. But that's both New York though. You know what I mean? So New York can't lose either way. You know.
What
There we
what
go.
is Eddie Kingston from Queens? Where he from? Let me see where the
I
hell
think
Eddie Kingston from.
he might be from Staten Island, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But I'm going with the guy who told Rusev the Redeemer to redeem these nuts. I'm going with that
Eddie
guy.
Kingston from Eddie. He's from Yonkers. I know he was
Oh, okay, okay.
big up the Yonkers. Big up to
Somewhere.
all my guys out there, especially the Locks. But I gotta go with my borough. I gotta go with Queens, man. I know Eddie Kingston rep the city, rep it well. I gotta go with my guy, man. I gotta go with Queens. What you think,
Hey,
Nick?
Yeah, I was gonna side with E, say Eddie, but I want to hear what you gonna say.
well, who I
What
was
you was
gonna
gonna
say?
say? E? No, you was about
I,
to say something.
this is probably the match I'm most hyped for, and in my mind, Eddie Kingston beat down Big Bill so much that
Big Billy.
Keith can't help, Brian Keith can't help, and Enzo might hop out. You know what I'm saying? It's a long shot. You know what I'm saying? But
Dang.
I think that would be so fire if that happened, yo. Oh my god,
Yep. Our dog Enzo.
fire! And he
Bring
on
Enzo
fire
back.
too right now. Whew.
Hey man, Enzo Amore. I know we've been teasing this episode with Enzo Amore episode this week. Look for it this week. The Rap on Wrestling podcast with my guy Enzo, real one, real
Fourth
one.
row, New Jersey, Six Flags, big
Oh
time.
yeah, it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold as hell. They don't know about going to Six Flags for the Halloween. It'd be cold as hell. You got to get on a
Freezing.
goddamn roller coaster with a snorkel on. You gotta get a snorkel. You gotta have a skull cap on, and you gotta have a hoodie. It's It'd be cold as hell out there.
And it's
Damn.
Jersey,
Man, I
so
got
it might be snow too. It might be a little like you never know in Jersey. You know what I
There's
mean?
always a possibility. It's gonna be
wow.
fun though. I don't see that might have to be our first field trip. We all go out there
Yeah, I'm
and
really
do
trying
it,
to make it
man. Because
happen.
we got to do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. E will. What you thinking? You want to go?
I'm thinking about it because that'd be fun,
Let's do
man.
it.
Like in and out
Let's
too.
definitely do it.
Yeah.
Tag team. Yeah. Quick in and out, man.
Yeah,
Little
quick.
thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Tag team match. Edge and Christian, formerly known as our guys Adam Copeland and Christian Cage versus FTR, two of the greatest tag teams ever. You know, you gotta put I mean, we did a top 50, when we do our top 50 of all-time greatest tag teams, both of these teams are in two different eras. Edge and Christian, or Copeland and Cage, I should say. I gotta stop calling them Edge and Christian. Teaming up for the first time in X amount of years, too many years. It's gonna be really dope to see this. I think this might be, I don't know if it's going to be the best match on the card, but this is probably my most anticipated, because I just want to see Christian just be the jerk that he is, and do something crazy. It's going to be fun. I hope they do the 3-second, 30-second pose for the camera, something like that. I know this one is serious, but they got to bring some Edge and Christian vibes back, and they got to do a concerto. I can't see these guys
Both of
losing. I
y'all
got to go with
froze
the
on.
Legends. I think they're gonna win. I think they're gonna find a way to cheat and do the concerto to win. I'm going with Edge and Christian. Edge. Damn, let me do that over. I think they're gonna find a way to win. I'm going with Adam Copeland and Christian Cage, hands down. No way these guys are losing in their reunion match, and this is gonna be the start of. Man, there's so many great tag teams. Like, I want to see Copeland and Cage fight all them tag teams in a ladder match. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Um, we know, and off camera, Adam Copeland and uh Will and Harwood are great friends. They live by each other, so there should be some great chemistry, in the ring, and this is the start. This is the start of the final run of Copeland and Cage. I'm going with the Legends. Nick, how do you feel about this one?
Yeah, I'm excited. Adam, I'm gonna mess up and say it too. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage, that they can get on the same page and take the W. So, I'm gonna side with you, man. I'll go with them over FTR.
All right, E. Will, FTR, Cash Wheeler, Dax Harwood against Copeland and
Um,
Cage.
yeah, I'm going Copeland and Cage on this one. I'm predicting that Dax is going to be bleeding within the first I'll say the first 5 minutes of the match. Cause
Did
on
you see how he was bleeding? This on Dynamite, not to cut you off. I'm like, God damn, he took one
damn,
punch. It looked like he was
yeah,
in a damn Hell in a Cell match, almost. Like
yeah.
he's bleeding profusely. I'm like, damn, somebody really caught him good. But I
Yeah, I
love the
think it was
build up to
Christian
this.
that caught
It's
him
been
too.
comical, it's been physical, and it's been very nostalgic. And I love the fact that Christian is still basically keeping his heel persona. You know, he's being a badass, and Edge is like the emotional leader of the group. Adam Copeland is the emotional leader of the group. It's fun. I like it. I like it. He will. How do you tell me about the build up, and how do you see the match going? You said it's gonna be some blood early on.
Yeah, Dax, he caught a broken nose doing a little melee for the setup for the on the go home show. The build up has been really great. Ever since these two groups got into it, we seen Stokely wrestle to skirt around putting hands on FTR. We've seen insults on both sides. It's been really good. They did a real good job, and I think a lot of people are sleeping on Stokely as a great manager. He's very entertaining. He's also bald, and he doesn't get any hoes. So, I think that's the
Listen,
funniest
man,
thing.
Stokely, you gotta chill with that, cause that's super cap. I can tell you from first-hand
Experience.
experience. Bald-headed guys
Well,
definitely could
say
get
it.
some ladies.
Yes,
We could
sir.
Oh
definitely
my
get
Especially
some
god!
bearded.
ladies.
All the bearded.
Definitely.
I don't know what Stokely doing wrong. You got to step your game up. Anytime you want to give me a call, I could give you some advice, my brother. But don't say cause it's you bald, man. There's plenty of bald guys out here that ain't got no
All
problem
out.
with the ladies. So
Yes, sir.
you gotta, in the words of Nora, you gotta relax. You gotta relax, man.
Holy
Oh
moly
yeah, oh yeah.
guacamole.
MJF versus Mark Briscoe table and tax match. I just feel and you know, I don't want to keep harping on this, but I really feel that MJF didn't do the best business move. He might have got the biggest bag, but I just feel that he hasn't really done anything super significant in AEW in a long time. I think he's great. I love the promos. He's making it work, but it's just he's just not in front of opponents that I'm excited for. Like they need to put him back. I mean, of course he fought Hangman Adam Page a few weeks ago, and you know for the title, so that was dope. But other than that, the Hurt Syndicate thing never really got off the ground to fruition. I think they should have made him heavyweight champion with the Hurt Syndicate. I just feel that they're wasting MJF right now, and you know, no disrespect to Mark Briscoe, but I'm not excited to see no damn table and tax match. MJF fighting in a table and tax match. Come on, man. I don't want to see that. Like that. That's not exciting me. MJF, they gotta have him fighting like higher caliber main eventer caliber opponents. Like he can't be fighting, and you know, again, no disrespect to Mark Briscoe, but he can't be fighting like mid-level jobbers like that. He got to get higher level opponents. Like they gotta treat MJF how they treat the world heavyweight champion. Belt and
Yeah,
no belt, MJF is
good
gonna
start.
bring the excitement. He gonna get on that microphone every week. He gonna give the best promo in wrestling every single week. You know, unless Tribal Chief is there, you know, then that's debatable. But you gotta give MJF high caliber. Like, come on, man, a tag match. He should have had a heavyweight title rematch, or have him in the triple threat with Hangman and Kyle Fletcher. I'm not excited about this match. I don't know who wins this one. I don't care who wins this one. It's nothing compelling about this. I'm gonna just say MJF is the better wrestler, so he wins. But they got to do better. Like they wasting him. Go ahead, E. I
First
know you
of
got something to say about that.
man, Shy is 100% wrong. First of all, Mark Briscoe is he was a former Ring of Honor champion, heavyweight champion, one of the most decorated tag team champions of all time. He is not a
Tag team,
jobber.
tag team.
He is not a jobber in the WWE universe because he's not one of the top 4 people that they only promote as main eventers. He's a jobber, but everywhere else he's a main eventer. So I'm gonna show him that respect. And number 2, this buildup has been phenomenal. The and I think, you know, based on your prediction, you haven't followed the buildup. So I get it. I get it. I get it. It's not as exciting as AJ Lee and CM Punk, you know, taking on Seth and Becky, right? It's not as exciting as that, you know. So looking forward to that one.
I mean, the
But
buildup is all
anyway,
right. I just
but I'm going
go ahead,
MJF
go
to
ahead. I'm gonna let you
win.
finish.
I'm going MJF to win for storyline purposes. But yeah, they've been going at it, man. This has been a great buildup. You know, again, it doesn't get any attention because there's no bloodline members, no Samoans involved. And it's no part-time returners involved. So it's just only full-time wrestlers involved in this storyline. So I'm going with MJF to take the win.
So you trying to say that you see Mark Briscoe as a main eventer in AEW? You see him as
Yes.
somebody who you could put on the top of the marquee that people are gonna be paying to go see in a heavyweight championship match. Like
Again,
if they
what
if they
I think what the WWE people fail to realize is AEW is like Griselda. They have their core fans who really know what they're watching, what they're looking at. That's all they care about. They don't care about making the casuals happy. and the fans really love Briscoe. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a wrestling legend. You know what I mean? He's no different than Jay, like than the Usos. He just don't have the music. Like I'm he's a legend. You know what I'm saying? He's not like a jobber. He's I don't know. So I just think he needs a little bit more respect on his name. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, no disrespect to him, but I don't see him as being one of the upper echelon in AEW. I could name about 10 people ahead of him. Swerve,
But that's the thing about
Okada.
AEW. They don't just focus on 4 people. They build a lot of people. So when you see matches, you actually
I,
believe Mark Briscoe has
I
a
see
chance
what
to
they trying
win.
to do.
Like you understand what I'm saying? Like you actually these people actually it's different. Like it's something that you got to watch weekly. You know what I'm saying? He's very over with the crowd,
I've been told then he's
catchphrases
getting
galore.
that cactus. Yeah, I seen him like he had the baby in his arm, and he just had the baby, and that's beautiful. Like enough respect and much love to him. He's a family
Yeah.
man, and we know about the history with his family, but I just feel like they gotta like MJF gotta be always in like the top upper echelon with matches. Like you can't.
No, but
I
that's
know
how
you're
you get
trying to get
fatigued.
people over, but
Like it's some people that actually love the sport of wrestling and they don't just do it because they were an athlete that got hurt in college and they got the WWE ID contract. Like he's on the indies, he still appears at indie shows. He's a wrestler's wrestler. He just happens to have the package that WWE people like as far as mic skills and stuff. By the way, if he was in WWE, he'd be so watered down, y'all wouldn't like him. Y'all be saying he should have stayed everywhere he was at because he would be so watered down. But
they
yeah,
would
man, he's
probably try
dope.
to make
But
him like the
he's a
new Cactus
person
Jack.
they will put they
They would.
he's somebody who can wrestle top of the
All right,
card,
so
bottom of the card,
I think
and still be
we
a
all
great
three.
match. I do think it'll be a show stealer. Based on the fact that you said you weren't looking forward to it, watch it be a show stealer. That's all I'm saying. You might have jinxed it.
Okay. I mean I hope it does good. Like I think I want all these matches to do good, man. I ain't
Yeah.
I don't want to see no weak match. I'm gonna be tuned in just like everybody else. I don't want to see no weak matches, especially with this long
Mm-hmm.
ass card that they're gonna do. It's gonna be 5 hours at least. But all right, so we got
Hey, hold on. I'd rather 13 matches in
go
five
ahead.
hours than 6 matches in 5 hours like the last pay-per-view that the other company did. That's all I'm saying. It was 6 matches in 5 hours. Now, one complaint from a WWE person, but you got 13 non-stop action matches, and that's too long. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I'll
I'm not
enjoy all
saying
the
it's too long. I'm just saying it's not
y'all
short.
enjoy all the video breaks and the sponsorships. You know what I'm saying? Like the WWE one, it started what
Bathroom
7?
breaks.
It
I'm just
started
saying it's
7,
not
right?
short, man. Um,
That one it's gonna go off like
let's get
11:30.
now. This is a match I think is gonna be. I think it's gonna be. You breaking up again, E.
I'm about to log in and out. Let me see.
All right. All right, we get to the next one. So this is a match I think is gonna be really dope, man. And this is what I mean, the top of the top guys. When I say the top of the top guys in the company, this is where they need to keep MJF right up here at the top. This match is probably gonna, in my opinion, not even probably, I'm gonna put my balls to the wall and say this is gonna be a statement. this is gonna be the match of the night. John Moxley versus Darby Allin in a coffin match. You already know both of these guys.
That's
They're
going to
crazy. Like both of these guys, I you know, not suicidal because we know that they love life, but these guys are not afraid of anything. Like I think if they really wanted to have a match where the loser gets thrown off the top of Mount Everest, they would figure out a way to do it. These dudes, like I'm scared for both. It's gonna be a lot of blood. It's gonna be a lot of just slams on the concrete and just just it's gonna be a lot of cringeworthy, beautifully cringeworthy moments in this. I don't know who's gonna win. Break down the for the people that's not all the way tuned in. Can you break down the rules of this type of match, the coffin match?
it's just like any other coffin match. You got to get that person in there, and the coffin's door shut. I don't think you have to wait like a count of 3. I think as soon as it closes, it's over.
Nah,
So it's gonna be a good
once you
match.
close that coffin, that's it, man. And it's like, damn, these guys are. Well, see, some wrestlers when they have a feud, they try to kill each other. These guys try to kill each other and themselves. Like this is, god damn, I don't know what's, and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to follow this match. Like they might have to make this the actual main event because this might be hard to follow this match. You see how like Daniel Bryan is like he just kind of like eased his way back into the commentary role and he's made a promise not to get involved, which means he's gonna get involved. You know the Death Riders are gonna get involved. Like it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Darby Allin is just coming back. Is this the reason when Mox goes on vacation? Like I always hear these rumors about Moxley going on vacation. I don't even know if the guy wants to go on vacation. I don't even know if he likes vacation. I think the guy loves to come on television every week and bleed and get beat down and inflict pain.
Yep.
But I think Darby is just coming back really in the groove of things. I'm gonna go with Darby, but it's not gonna be pretty. Like it's gonna be something where he just like damn near incapacitate this man. I don't know if he might hit this man with a Buick LeSabre or something like that. I don't know, but it's not gonna be pretty. But I am going with Darby to pull out the win. Nick, what's your thoughts?
Man, I don't know who's gonna win between honestly. I just know the fans are gonna win. That's it. Cause it's just gonna be crazy. Um if I had to really choose to be I think the more crazy out of the two is probably Darby. So I'm gonna side with Darby. I think he can just outpain Moxley and get him into that coffin and shut it. So I'm gonna ride with Darby on this one.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going with Darby. We're gonna see a lot of interference, a lot of blood. Um, I'm going Sting. I'm gonna call Sting making an appearance to help Darby at some point. He's not wrestling any more full matches, but this is also the last year of him in the face paint. Why not get Sting one more time to help Darby take the W? So I'm going with Darby.
Man, I'm gonna watch this match, but this is gonna be so scary. Yeah, this is gonna be wild, man. Like I think I think this might
It's
not,
gonna be
this might actually be the match of the weekend, not just the
Yeah.
AEW card, but of the weekend.
We're
I don't,
gonna see clips everywhere.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of chaos, man. I'm praying for both of them brothers to come out this one. I'm praying for everybody to be healthy, but especially for them too, because there ain't no telling. These guys is actually light going in the coffin, so I don't know. World heavyweight title match. Hangman Page defends against Kyle Fletcher. We've been telling people that's been tuning in and not tuned into what Kyle Fletcher is doing. This guy's a rising star. It's only a matter of time before he gets the belt, the heavyweight championship belt. But the question remains, is it his time now to get the belt? After all Hangman Page had to do to beat Moxley that we was just talking about, and that 2-year saga and everything like that, I don't see him losing. However, we got to have some type of major surprise, man. There got to be some type of major surprise. You know, just like in WWE, we don't see Cody losing to Drew McIntyre. We don't see, a lot of us don't see Hangman Page losing to Kyle Fletcher, but I'm going to say AEW takes this opportunity to throw a major curveball just to get everybody talking, shock the world. Kyle Fletcher, he's been rising through the ranks. He's been putting on great matches. Promo is dope. He got Don Callis behind him. He's already a champion. I think this is a perfect way to elevate him even to the highest of the high. Be a double champion, TBS champion, and the World Heavyweight champion. I'm going with Kyle Fletcher to win. And there's a stipulation that the Don Callis family cannot interfere in the match, right? I'm saying, what if it's somebody outside of the Don Callis family that interferes in the match and costs Hangman Page the belt? Who that can be, I don't know. Yeah, I was saying the stipulation is that no one in the Don Callis family can interfere and cost nobody can interfere on Kyle Fletcher's behalf, or else he's going to be stripped of the TBS title and he's going to lose the match. But I'm saying, what if somebody from outside of the Don Callis family comes and helps him win the match? And, that promotes a feud with Hangman Page. So I'm going to go with Kyle Fletcher. I don't know who's going to be the one to do the outside interference. Maybe you could give us some clues on who it might be if you think it's going to be somebody, but I'm going with Kyle Fletcher to retain the title. Your analysis, Mr. E. Will.
Uh, I do think the Callis family is going to try to interfere, but and only because they were on Wednesday's episode of Dynamite, I think it's a chance we may see Dark Order make a return to help Hangman and tie up that loose end from that storyline. But in the midst of doing that, Takeshita, who I think will do a face turn and is no longer in the Callis family, will interfere and cause Fletcher that match. I'm going Hangman. I do think the Callis family is going to try to interfere, but I do think the Dark Order may come out and take them back to the back before they can even interfere. But in doing so, Takeshita comes in and causes Fletcher the win. Hangman retains.
Nice. Nick, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I was gonna ride with Hangman. I know Kyle Fletcher is hot right now. He's coming up, but I don't know if he's ready. If he's ready yet for both those belts. So I think Hangman retains on this one. So that's just my thoughts on that.
Yeah.
I just think it got to be some type of monkey wrench thrown in the mix, man. Like, this guy's been, it got to be some type of major title change that's going to happen this weekend. I don't think Cody's going to lose to Drew McIntyre, but I can see Kyle Fletcher. I think AEW's like, yo, this is a young guy. Let's just put the rocket on his back, so to speak. He got the manager. He got the damn faction with him. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I think it's a great opportunity for somebody to make a return. Like I said, I don't know who it is that's gonna make the return or make the debut, but I think it's good for a great opportunity for them to inject somebody in the AEW a scenario, automatic feud with Hangman Page, automatic heat with the audience. I like it, man. I like it. I like it. I'm interested in it. So we're gonna see. Um, so there you have it, guys. Those are our predictions of the main matches for AEW All Out. Of course, there are some other matches. Um, Daniel Garcia, the Ops are fighting, the Hurt Syndicate. Man, the Hurt Syndicate. They got to get back in business fast. They got to get back in this main event scene. I don't know. Maybe the Hurt Syndicate come out and help Kyle Fletcher win the belt. That'll be a great way to inject them back into the scene. And then
Mhm.
they might owe them a favor. We might see Kyle Fletcher have to defend against Bobby Lashley. So it should be good. This gonna be a great weekend. Of course, we're gonna have recaps. We're gonna be on the scene. We're gonna hit you with some. Check our Instagram page and our other social media pages because we'll hit you with some live reactions as well. This is gonna be a great weekend for E. Will, Nick 816, Ari, the Oracle, Spiff TV. This is Shaheem Reed, the Rap on Wrestling Podcast. Our preview for AEW All Out. Of course, WrestlePalooza Saturday too. Man, this is a great day for wrestling. We'll see you soon.